What's up guys, and welcome back to Meso Hunter Plays. For today we have some more of the 100 line Last Defense Academy. So last time out we finished up the Red Snom route by seeing both of the endings. One where we decided to go against Takumi / Red Snom, take her out by using Shion's powers, while also taking ourselves out in the process, but then Takumi wakes up, still alive in his own room. Apparently, Takumi / Red Snom had created a ruby tier that brought him back as well as the rest of Second to Last Defense Academy, which is a very nice ending and sort of went to show that maybe Takumi the whole time was in control, but just felt she was too dangerous to be kept alive, and so that's why she made Takumi think she was being taken over so that way he could kill her more easily. But then in the other route we decide to join Red Snom, since apparently it can create copies of everybody. So that's what we do, we create copies of everyone that died, defeat Veshnes, and have a nice sentimental moment at the end with Red Snom / Takumi. But we weren't done there, because then we go back and we decide not to tell everybody about Takumi traveling back in time, to which Hiruko reacts a little strangely because apparently she knows. And of course we already know that Hiruko seems to have glimpses of other timelines, so hopefully learn a bit more about that. But we do follow her through the parallel dimension jumper, I don't remember what it's called now, but we follow her through the machine to another timeline where we see Eito's dead body, and then we come back and now we're gonna go check on Eito and see how he's doing. But of course Takumi doesn't realize yet that Eito's gonna be perfectly alive, so I'm sure that'll be a bit of a shock to him. Hey Eito, how you doing?
How you doing, Takumi? How'd you like seeing my dead body in that other timeline?
How do you know about that?
I know everything, Takumi.
Huh? Eito, you're...
What's the matter, Takumi? You look like you've seen a ghost. Not that I've ever seen a ghost myself, or seen how you look when you've seen one. When you think about it, isn't that expression a little problematic? I mean, it's hardly showing proper respect toward the dead.
You're alive. In response to my comment, Eito put his hands on the bars of his cage and pushed against them.
Last time I checked, yes. If I were a ghost, I'd have phased out of here a long time ago.
What's going on here? I saw his body just last night, didn't I?
Seriously, Takumi, what's wrong? Did you come across a corpse that looked like me or something?
He's quick on the uptake as always. I barely said anything, he's figured it out already.
You might not believe it, but I know how to keep a secret. I still haven't told anyone about you coming from the future. If you need someone to talk to confidentially, I'm always here. Come on, tell me what happened. Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you?
I knew better than to take that risk. I left without saying another word. Oh, what are we doing here so late? That night, the others ate a sumptuous dinner in the cafeteria before heading back to their rooms. I struggled to force down a few spoonfuls of rice porridge. I put it aside and stopped Hiruko before she could leave. Hiruko, have you got a minute? I really need to talk to you.
Oh, great, this again. This is that classroom that's always locked.
Yeah, I asked Siri to unlock it for us.
Why did you bring me here?
This is where I found it. This is where I saw Eito's body last night. He'd had all the blood drained out of him. Someone must have absorbed his cryptoglobin. But then, when I checked again today, the body wasn't here. But that's not the weirdest part. Eito's still alive. He's in his cage like normal. I even spoke to him.
And?
I got to thinking, and... this has something to do with that weird lab, doesn't it? You mentioned something called a parallel leap before. That's what we did when we used that machine, right? I still don't really get it, but I get the feeling that's why so much just doesn't seem to add up. Hiruko was silent. It wasn't all that surprising. The way she'd been acting, I didn't expect her to tell me everything just like that. But I wasn't giving up. Instead, I ushered her into another room.
Why here?
You spoke to Sire about something important in here yesterday.
You were spying on us.
I'd prefer it if you didn't put it like that.
Either way, it's not a pleasant habit.
When you finished talking, Sire gave you something. What was it?
Just some dried kombu kelp in case I got hungry.
Okay, now tell me the truth. Again, no answer. I sighed, shook my head, and moved on. Come on, Hiruko, you can trust me, I swear.
Quite the little tour of the school you're taking me on.
This will be our last stop. Last night I rushed in here and found you passed out in the corner. I had no idea what had happened, and things only got more confusing from there. When you woke up, you kicked me in the stomach and tried to strangle me. Maybe you can explain that? That one I don't understand at all. Like, I understand that we jumped into another timeline, but I don't understand why she was passed out to begin with, and then why she attacked me.
Huh?
You still haven't apologized for that, you know.
I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter. It was a regrettable accident.
An accident that nearly killed me.
Fine, I'm sorry. You've got your apology. Can I go now?
Hiruko was already turning to leave, but I grabbed her arm before she could go any further. I'm not done yet. After you nearly killed me, I came to just for a minute. I saw you in front of the Revive-O-Matic with a corpse recovery drone. Who was inside the drone, Hiruko? You said I couldn't save him. Him who? Were you talking about whoever was in the recovery drone?
Was that all you wanted to ask?
Just one more thing, and this one's most important of all. You already know that time travel exists. You knew I came here from the future. How? Hiruko pushed aside a lock of her long silky hair and looked away. She was clearly nervous. She was biting her lip, fiddling with her choker, tapping her heels. Finally, she made up her mind and spoke up.
All right, I'll tell you.
You will?
On one condition. You stop looking like a dopey idiot whenever I tell you all of this.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. I might struggle to get it all done by myself, so I'll need someone to help with it.
You mean me?
Naturally.
What exactly would you want me to do?
Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions. I need to be able to work in peace without stopping to explain things to you. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9.
You really will this time, right? You're not going to change your mind again?
I give you my word, just so long as you hold up your end of the bargain.
Hiruko looked me dead in the eye. I met her gaze without flinching. Okay, you've got yourself a deal. Hell yeah, man, we're gonna get some answers. Finally! Hiruko called on me in my room shortly before dawn the next morning.
I'll get right to the point. I'm going to second to last Defense Academy today, and I want you to come with me. I'm sure you understand why we're going.
To get Nigo and the others, right? Hiruko nodded. It was no surprise she knew about the other campus, since they had explained it to everyone a few days ago after all. Hey, wait a minute. Today? You don't mean right now, do you?
Of course.
It's not even 4:30.
Time is of the essence. We need to be back here before tomorrow.
Tomorrow was day 7. That was the day the first commander we faced came back to fight us again. You mean for the battle? How do you know about that already?
And that's a penalty. I told you not to ask questions, or are you incapable of holding up your end of the deal?
I reluctantly held back the torrent of questions welling up inside me.
Now, go and wake the others up.
Huh?
We'll need more than 2 of us for this journey. We need to put together an excursion team.
Okay, but why do I have to be the one to do it?
I know. It's such a pain, isn't it? Are you starting to see why I made you the captain now?
Damn it, she's right. I decided to run things by Side before getting the others involved.
In my future, the other academy was attacked on day 10. During that battle, Moko was taken prisoner and later killed. It's better for us to avoid losing soldiers if we can help it, right? So I was thinking of going there and bringing them back here.
Why so early in the day, though? Because there will be an invader attack here tomorrow. We'll have to leave soon if we want to make it back in time for that. Side spent a few minutes thinking the matter over. Alright, I'll allow it. Thanks. There's just one thing worrying me, though. When the attack does come, everyone's probably going to ask how I knew about it. I've already decided not to tell them about the time travel, so... Don't sweat it. I'll come up with something. As it happens, I received word from the artificial satellite. Siri was explaining the situation to the rest of the team. According to their intel, there's going to be another attack sometime tomorrow. They were able to deduce this by analyzing the enemy's movements from above. There's going to be a lot more of them than you saw on your first day here.
so I've made the decision to call in the troops from the other campus to supplement our current fighting strength.
I had to hand it to him. He sounded convincing. The others accepted the story without a second thought.
So you're saying we need to get there and back all before tomorrow?
Hiruko is playing her part too. You'd never have guessed this was her idea in the first place.
So, who's going and who's staying?
Sumino, Shizuhara, Kawana, and Genzaki, you'll be our excursion team.
What about me? I want to go murder the guys at the other campus too.
Nobody said anything about murder, Miss Amamiya. I get Takumi and Hiruko. We've seen they can fight, but why'd you pick the other two?
Yeah, why did you pick us? If we end up having to fight while we're out there, wouldn't Takamaru or Dadami be a better choice?
But that would leave us without any experienced fighters back here. Just think about what that would mean if the excursion team didn't make it back in time.
I guess that makes sense.
Can you handle it, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't eaten today, so if worst comes to worst, I won't have a lot to throw up.
How about you, Shoma?
He'll be fine. I've been giving him some intensive training the last couple of days. Right? That's why I look like this now.
Oh god. No.
No. Don't do it. Nightmare fuel. I can even control it now. If I relax a little, I go back to normal.
Thank God. Stay that way, please.
Sorry, you must have found that pretty revolting, huh?
It's not revolting, it's just too much, Shoma. It's too much. Nobody spoke. We were all still in shock. Well, not all of us. Shoma himself was fine, and Takamaru, since he'd been the one training him. And also, for some reason, Hiruko wasn't fazed by Shoma's transformation either. Almost as if she'd seen it before.
Anyway, you don't have to worry about me. I'll do my best to be useful in my own trashy way. Do you guys remember when I mentioned feeling a surge of power before? You all felt that too, right?
We all nodded.
I get the feeling we can do great things with this power.
The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences.
By going back in time, I'd broken that absolute law. And the resonance effect that made everyone stronger was already having consequences I hadn't counted on.
Let's be on our way. We can't afford to waste time.
Aight, good luck out there.
Y'all take care now.
With that, the members of our excursion team went to the war room for an additional briefing from Sire. Apparently there was a shortcut we could take by putting out flames in strategic places. This route would cut down on our journey time considerably. It still wasn't the kind of round trip we could make in a couple of hours, though. If we made it back before sunset, that would be enough for me. Is everybody ready?
Yes. Ready?
I don't know. We'll take good care of the place while you're gone.
Then let's go.
Wait, I still need to go to the bathroom.
Oh well. According to the map, the shortcut is...
Right over there.
How do you know that?
Sire told us so, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Don't just stand there mumbling. Get moving.
And here we are.
Phew, we finally made it.
Shoma, why is my shoe wet?
No, I'm sorry. You guys wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, so I had to go somewhere.
Okay, but how did you do that without me seeing you?
No, of course you wouldn't notice a maggoty little worm like me peeing on something.
Oh, God, Shoma. Sometimes, man, sometimes.
So that's second to last Defense Academy? That's it. No doubt about it.
You're talking like you've been here before.
I thought I told you not to ask questions. Do you want another penalty? A penalty?
I hope they have bathrooms. I'm ready to burst.
Shoma dashed off toward the school and disappeared inside.
He could have just gone on the way here. He probably can't go outdoors. He strikes me as the delicate type.
Then, as the rest of us got closer, I saw her. Nozomi. My pulse started racing. My breathing got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her. But I fought that impulse and pulled it back. Right, that's right. This was the moment I'd been waiting for. The whole reason I made this trip. It wasn't because Hiruko told me to. Even if she hadn't, I'd have insisted on coming anyway. This is all to see Nozomi again. This time, I'd do whatever it took to protect her.
You must be Takumi, right? And you two are Hiruko and Tsubasa? I don't understand. How do you know our names?
Hiruko, Tsubasa, and I shared a confused glance. But then...
Oh dear, I'm most terribly sorry we weren't here to greet you.
Greet us?
We had to help Yoshika get a sword out of her you-know-where. Technically, it was a sword sheath.
It was stuck in there pretty tight. Took us a while to pull it out. What a way to start this conversation.
Her you-know-where? You don't mean...
Please don't get the wrong idea. It was lodged in the drain pipe in the bathroom, that's all. Lady Kanata thrust the holy Chumaji sword sheath in there in a moment of impish high spirits.
It was clogged. What was I supposed to do?
Just what do you think my beloved sword is?
Well, I know it's something you used to...
Whoa, don't say another word.
Whoa, back up a minute. Can you answer our question, please?
Yes, what's all this about coming out to greet us? We've received a communique from Honorable Sira, you see.
So why couldn't he just tell you guys to come to the school? I see. So basically Sire called ahead and let you know to expect us. Not just that, he told us the other stuff he's been keeping secret too.
He explained how the circumstances have changed. Wait, I still don't get it. If Sire could contact you, why did we have to come get you? He was only able to get in contact a few hours ago. The electronic interference has been rather fierce of late. But you know what's going on now, about the attack on Last Defense Academy tomorrow. Yes, we do. That makes things easier. I wouldn't want to waste time explaining things to you. Nico, get the school bus ready to leave. It already is. I'm afraid that I won't be joining you, though. Huh? I am unable to abandon Sector Last Defense Academy. I've been ordered to guard it with my life.
Ordered? By who?
Was it the Sire person?
No, these orders came from someone higher up.
Nico looked up as he said this. Up at the huge celestial body in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights, the artificial satellite. Why, though? Obviously, we know Nigo has joined us at Last Defense Academy in other timelines, so why in this specific timeline is he being ordered to stay back? I don't know.
The enemy hasn't realized this school is only a decoy yet. Sooner or later, they will attack it. When that happens, are you planning to self-destruct? Oh my, how did you know? Sorry, but I won't allow that. We can't afford to lose you.
If I thought Hiruko was showing a softer side of herself, I was wrong. The very next moment, she dashed toward Nigo and brought her heel down viciously on his head. What? What the?
Eek! Whoa, that was sweet. I wish I could do axe kicks like that.
Nigo fell to the ground with a thud, still scattering sparks from the top of his head. Some part of his body was making a high-pitched staticky whine I'd never heard before.
Why did you do that?
Good grief, and I thought I was the killer of this group.
Don't worry, an attack like that won't destroy him. I just forced him to shut down for a while.
Everyone stood rooted to the spot, stunned in silence. It felt like we were doing that a lot today. As usual, Hiruko was totally unconcerned about what anyone thought of her.
Now, let's get going.
She picked Nigo up like he was a piece of hand luggage and began carrying him toward the parking lot where the school bus was waiting. And then, with all of us safely on board the school bus, we left Second to Last Defense Academy behind without another word. We're not forgetting Shoma, right? He got on the bus too? I don't see him. Guys, we forgot Shoma. Son of a bitch. Here I thought this was gonna be the timeline where we finally saved everybody. We kept everybody alive, even Ato, and then we forget Shoma, and he's probably gonna get captured. Why? This whole episode had added another 100 questions to the list of things I wanted to ask Hiruko about, but I just have to keep them to myself until the end of day 9. I sat squirming in my seat, reminding myself to be patient, no matter how difficult that might be.
By the way, does it feel like we're forgetting something important?
No, of course not.
Something important? I've got all 28 volumes of my favorite manga.
What's so important about that? And I've got my signed world championship belt. Ugh, nobody cares.
Now that you mention it.
Weren't there supposed to be 4 of you?
Oh no!
The way he said "oh no" was great.
We forgot all about him.
We made a U-turn and rushed back to second to last Defense Academy. Sure enough, we found Shoma in the courtyard there, tears streaming down his face. Aw. We picked him up and made a fresh start on our return journey.
It's fine. Really, I don't mind. It's no wonder you'd forget about me.
Somehow I knew that was going to be his response as well.
I know my existence is about as flimsy as a 0.01 millimeter thin piece of rubber.
That's not true.
Did you actually understand what that meant?
Not exactly, but I kind of got the gist of it, you know? There's only one thing you can use a rubber that thin for.
Alright, Karada, get your mind out of the gutter.
Don't say it!
We spent the rest of the journey doing our very best to cheer Shoma up. Hopefully he hasn't been replaced. I swear I just keep waiting for that one timeline where the cloning commander manages to sneak in disguised as somebody, and it never happens, so hopefully this isn't the one. Eventually we built his self-esteem back up to its normal, albeit still low, level, and Last Defense Academy came into view on the horizon.
You all made it back. That's a relief.
Aw, were you worried about us?
No, I was just... Never mind. It ain't important.
He's been pacing around the school in a tizzy the whole day.
That's just part of my training routine. Today's leg day, that's all.
So those guys with you are...
The Faceless NPC Squad? Hello there. My name is Nozomi Kitafuji. I'm Okomojiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction.
Kiyoshika Megadori at your service.
Bow your heads, peasants. I am Karada Usuzuki, the great and powerful.
And I'm Yugamu Omokage, teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy.
Hey! They're all totally distinct characters.
Maybe a little too distinct.
We gotta introduce ourselves too, or we'll look boring next to them.
That's alright. Nigo already told us all about you.
Nigo is that little critter in the red beret, yes?
Ahem. I am second to Last Defense Academies. You're basically Sire's underling, right?
You filled us in on your guys from the second campus already.
Anyway, let's get started. What are the rules for this killing game, Sire?
There is no killing game.
We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up until then.
So you guys are really gonna fight with us?
You'll know it.
We'd scarce come all this way just to deny you now. The team from the other academy had discussed the resolve on the way over. After Nigo told them all about World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, and the artificial satellite, they were in no doubt about what they had to do.
From here on, we just protect the baby in the defense room until day 100, right? Then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions.
All the invaders will be wiped out, and that'll be the end of World Death.
But right before, we shoot off in the escape pod to meet up with the rest of humanity on the artificial satellite.
What possible reason could we have for refusing to help?
We make it through these 100 days and everyone's stories end happily. We're with you all the way. Thanks, guys.
Glad to have you on board. Our team welcomed the new arrivals with open arms.
Oh, it just melts my cold heart to see you all getting along.
Those invaders won't know what hit them now.
What do you guys say to another cheer?
All together now.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible
Guys, I still don't know how we came up with this on the spot.
Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
I can't put my finger on it, but something feels off. Didn't we have a lot more teething troubles getting everyone to work as one big team last time? Well, it's not like I want everyone fighting among themselves, so I guess this is fine. It's the second time he's mentioned that. I wonder what that could possibly be leading towards, though. With night drawing on, everyone went back to their rooms, including the new members who had new rooms assigned to them. For some reason, Nozomi stayed back after the others had gone. Huh? Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to thank you for going to all the trouble of coming to collect us. That school was only a decoy, so if we'd had stayed there sooner or later, we'd... Anyway, I really appreciate it.
Knock it off. I haven't really done anything to deserve your thanks. If you want to thank me, do it after we make it through this, right here on day 100.
I never expected you to say something like that.
Sorry, too corny?
Not at all. I agree. We'll pick this up again on day 100.
That's right. This is what I'm here for. This is why I came back to the past.
Alright, well I guess we'll talk to you again until then.
No, wait, that's not what I... To protect Nozomi, to make sure everyone survives. This time, I won't make the same mistakes.
Well then, Takumi, good night.
With those parting words, Nozomi left and went to her room for the night. I thought I was alone, but then I heard a noise. I turned around, but there was nobody there. Must have been my imagination. Still not totally convinced, I made my way to my own room. There's a faint aroma of lavender in the air, a scent that felt weirdly familiar. Lavender. That's ominous. Alright, so when are those disgusting freaks gonna show up?
Yeah, I'm already here.
I wasn't talking about you. You meant the invaders, right?
Sirei, do you know when they'll be coming?
Well,
Soon.
Hiruko seemed to know everything already. I was on the verge of asking her about it, but she silenced me with a sharp glare.
How do you know, Hiruko? Sirei and Nigo told me already.
yeah, that's it.
Indeed. She asked us shortly before you all got here. We'll be fighting the same commander that escaped on day 1, isn't that right?
Exactly. Gosh, you're such a good listener, Shizuhara.
Since you already experienced fighting him, we have a strategic advantage.
Not to mention, we've got a much bigger team this time.
Yes, quite. It should be no challenge at all.
There it is.
Eek! They're really here.
I told you, didn't I? Alright, Takumi, go ahead. You're our captain, aren't you? Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head into battle?
Oh, right, is everyone ready?
You bet. Yeah, let's do this.
What's up, Gaku? Why are you shaking so much?
Shut up. I'm just cold, that's all. I decided to go commando today.
That didn't need to know that. Not at all. You could have at least pretended you were trembling with anticipation or something.
I'm ready. I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so I...
The holy Jumanji sword is always ready. She longs to spill the blood of the wicked. I can go wherever. I'm such a nothing character, I'll probably get wiped out right away anyway.
Don't be such a pessimist. You've got the apocalyptic maiden of destruction looking out for you now.
And this cruel prince of the underworld is ready to protect his dear sister at any cost.
You're really gonna let me fight too?
You made your feelings abundantly clear. I know I couldn't stop you even if I tried.
Yeah, boy. I'm ready to wash all this blood off my hands with even more blood. Let's all work together out there. Humanity's counting on us.
This isn't just for them, but for ourselves too. We fight for our future.
Oh my, this camaraderie is so touching, so moving.
Not bad, I suppose. Okay, Sumino, you're in charge.
Leave it to me. Come on, guys, let's do this.
Huh? Who is that?
Okay, I was kind of curious because we haven't spoken since we started the battle, and we just ended wave 2, so finally gonna talk about the person in the mysterious cloak. On the edge of the battlefield, watching us fight, was a figure I didn't recognize.
Is that the commander you guys fought before?
No, that's not him.
Yeah, that guy was a straight-up giant.
Maybe he's gonna transform and get big again?
No, that's not it. I've never seen that person during the whole of my previous 100 days. I have no idea who they are. They're not a commander, that's for sure.
Don't get distracted, Takumi. That's not who you should be focusing on now. Huh? Over there?
There he
Who's
is.
this? Another party crasher?
Ah, that's him, guys.
Yes. That's the commander we faced on our first day here.
See? He transformed and got big! Told you so!
You were talking about someone else when you said that.
Hoodie over there hasn't done anything, though.
Hoodie?
The person in the hood, duh.
I like that. We should start calling her Hoodie from now on. Who is that? Why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? Did the timeline change again?
Oh, leave them, Takumi. You're the captain now. We need you to lead.
Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Takumi, just why are you the way you are?
I don't know. I hear something that makes me think of something else. I have to reference it. I can't help it.
I know. Everyone, concentrate your attacks on the giant commander.
I believe he called himself Mervrum, yes?
Got it!
Is it actually over this time? Did we win?
Yeah. I think so. Wow! Go us! Excuse me while I go rip out that Mervrum guy's appendix.
Takumi, it's good to have you in another timeline.
Why just the appendix?
What happened to Hoodie?
I looked around. The mysterious figure had disappeared at some point during the battle. And she didn't hear anything about time travel. Yes!
Who was that anyway?
Mayhap a simple wanderer?
What do we do with this guy? He ain't dead yet.
Takamoto pointed to where Mervrum lay on the ground, heavily injured but still breathing. Ugh, those sounds are disgusting.
I think he's trying to say something.
Let me take a look.
Yugamu knelt over the fallen commander. After a quick but surprisingly thorough examination, he spoke up again.
His vocal cords have been crushed. Someone must have hit him right in the throat.
Oh yeah, those throat chops can really do a number on you. Believe me, I know.
He's not going to be able to talk then?
No, sorry.
Even if he could, it's not like we can understand their language.
Takumi, did you not hear him this whole time?
Yes, we can. When he first showed up, he told us his name and stuff, remember? I am Mervrum, the paragon of order. In the name of order, I will strike you down. He was the one who got struck down, though.
Epic fail! Yeah, so what do we do now?
Ugh. First of all, make him stop making those noises.
Did you call me?
Nobody even mentioned you.
But you're all in need of guidance, right? You want to know what to do with Mervrum?
I'm kind of curious. I don't know, we always just have somebody that takes him out. Like Hiruko, I think, did it in the original timeline. And I think she might have also done it in the second scenario as well. So are we actually going to get a choice here whether or not to kill him?
Well, yeah.
The answer's easy. Just put him out of his misery.
Do what?
Finish him off and take his hemoanima for yourself.
If you guys want to win this war, you'll need to do everything you can to increase your power.
This is for your own good, not to mention the good of humanity.
Go on. You know it makes sense.
Give him what for, Mr. Sumino?
I'm for finishing him off, too. I'll let you decide who does it, Takumi. Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9. Make your choice. As our captain, this is your responsibility.
Saying no wasn't an option. I nodded and prepared myself for what came next. Oh, okay. I guess there won't be an option to choose here then. Alright, well, we have everybody except for Ava, so time to check and see who needs this the most. Alright, so right now Kurata and Kiyoshika are the only two that only have one absorption, so since I'm more likely to use Kiyoshika's voltage attack, I think I'm going to go with her first.
I will claim this one. It is done.
Somehow we all made it through the battle in one piece. I took a shower afterwards to try and get my head together. We decided to meet up in the rec room that evening to celebrate our victory. It's a little early, but maybe I'll head over there now. Only 3 other people were in the rec room when I got there. Hiruko, Sire, and Nigo. They were deep in conversation, but they stopped abruptly the moment I came into the room.
Oh, hey there, Sumino. Kind of early, aren't you?
Quite so. Nobody else is here yet.
They couldn't have handled that less smoothly. I could see them sweating all over. What were you guys talking about just now?
Just some light small talk.
Yeah, you know, discussing our latest golf scores.
Sharing tips for the best way to carve a totem pole.
Before I could press them, the others arrived, and the mood was suddenly a lot more lively.
Oh, Takumi, Hiruko, you're here already?
Huh? Sire and Nigo too.
I've been thinking about this for a while, but Sire and Nigo are pretty cute, aren't they? Yeah, they look like big old fennel bulbs.
Fennel bulbs? What?
I could just eat them up.
Fennel bulbs are cute?
Not cute exactly, but still pretty fennel-tastic.
Everyone's laughter echoed throughout the room. Conversation hadn't been completely derailed, but it didn't look like I'd be able to get back to it anytime soon. I stayed quiet and looked over at Hiruko. She was watching everything with a strangely sorrowful look on her face. I wonder why. From there, a little party got started. Everyone seemed to have a good time. Although for me, I was just trying not to get caught up on all the doubts and questions running through my mind. I still got a general idea of what everyone was talking about. I still got a general idea of what everyone was talking about though. Who killed the most enemies in battle, who pulled off cool moves and when, stuff like that. Basically complimenting each other on a job well done. I wished I could get in the mood and join with them, but I just couldn't. My head was still filled with that uncomfortable fuzzy feeling, smothering any words of joy or celebration I might have had. At least time wasn't dragging. Before I knew it, it was getting late.
Man, that battle was really something.
Yes, indeed. I can't stress enough just how inspiring you all were.
Now, I know you're all enjoying yourselves.
But we think you should call it a night here.
Alas, and forsooth, must the banquet end already?
Just what have you been drinking, Kiyoshika?
Something carbonated, probably.
What? Then why?
Fizzy drinks affect her like alcohol for some reason. How did you know that? Well,
Anyhow, you should all get some rest. You've got a big day tomorrow.
A big day?
What's happening tomorrow?
Oh, didn't we tell you?
You'll have to fight another defensive battle tomorrow, you see.
I'm guessing Hiruko is using her knowledge from the other timelines. So I wonder if she's gonna be wrong because Veshness isn't going to have known about the time travel, so she's not going to change her attacks. Or if Veshness is still going to change when the attacks happen because she noticed something was off. I don't know. Why the hell didn't you bring that up sooner? Yeah, that can't be right. It doesn't make sense.
Really? Why not?
Isn't it obvious? Tomorrow's only day 8.
And?
In my last timeline, nothing happened on day 8. There was no attack here at Last Defense Academy, or over at Second to Last Defense Academy. We shouldn't have to fight another battle until day 17, so why? Sire, Nigo, are you sure this information is accurate?
No doubt about it. We had another tip-off from the eggheads on the artificial satellite.
Aerial observation and all that, don't you know?
You're lying. You're making it up. Nothing like this happened last time.
The last time? Calm down, Takumi. I think all the fatigue is getting to you.
Hiruko had been talking to those two when I came in. Was she in on this too? Or maybe
That's how things stand. Just do tomorrow like you did today and you'll be fine.
That's right. I know you'll all do an admirable job.
Well, I guess it wasn't too bad today. We'll probably do okay again tomorrow.
Damn right we will. Heck, I feel like I could take him on all by myself.
Count me in. I'm always down for killing stuff. If we work together, I know we can do this. Let's show those jobbers who the real main event is around here.
I guess we've got no choice. If this party is over, then on to the after party.
I had barely closed the door to my room when he appeared.
Oh, hi, Shion.
No after party after all. You were there while all that was going on? I can send this body pretty much anywhere inside the school. You could have shown yourself then. The others should be able to see you now. Kind of like how they could understand Mervrim in the battle today. Yes, that's because of you coming back in time and your cryptoglobin resonating with theirs. And it turns out that's affected the enemy as well. Mervrim was stronger than the first time you fought him, wasn't he? His cryptoglobin has resonated and powered up too. And that one change has led to another change. Let me give you an example. Let's say Rocket A takes off at point S, travels 60 miles through space, and arrives at point P. After that, Rocket B also takes off from point S, but its angle of trajectory is 1 degree different. After traveling 60 miles, how far away from point P do you think Rocket B would be? 1.05 miles. Just 1 degree results in a mile-long difference. In other words, even the smallest deviations can lead to big changes in how things turn out. Like with the enemy attack coming tomorrow.
Yes, for one. The commanders are stronger now, so they're able to mount attacks sooner than in your timeline.
And that person in the hood appearing must be another of those changes.
Hoodie, as you ended up calling them. I don't know who they are or why they're here either. But I don't think they're here to help us. I'm sure of that much. And their presence is proof that history has begun to change significantly. Your knowledge of the future might not be as useful as you think anymore.
That's okay. I came back because I wanted to change history after all.
Then why don't you tell the others about it? Do you want things to change or not?
Well, how can I put this? If it's like your example, I want to keep the difference in Rocket B's trajectory as close to zero as possible. It's never going to be exactly the same, and there's sure to be some unexpected changes along the way. But whenever I can, I want to stay in control and keep us on an even keel. Will you help me with that? Will you keep the time travel stuff a secret from the others?
It's a moot point. I'll probably never talk to them anyway.
Why not?
I'm not like you. With your 100 days worth of experience, I don't really know any of them yet.
I guess there's something in that. I know we can't rush things, but I would like you to get along with them.
No, why is that?
Because one of my goals here is to change your future as well.
My future?
The version of you in my last timeline told me.
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
Yeah, we're gonna do that for you, man.
I said that, huh? Is that the right choice, though? If I befriend all of you, it will make things harder for you later. My happiness and yours can't exist at the same time.
Come on, don't say that.
I should be going. Even appearing like this uses up energy. Sire's told me not to waste my strength on anything that isn't important.
And are our conversations not important? That question finally got a smile out of him.
They are to me. I wouldn't trade them for the world.
Still gently smiling, the ghost boy disappeared. I do feel like this timeline is setting up to be, I guess, the most quote-unquote good ending. I get the sense that we are going to win the war with no casualties and the attack will happen. And so it's going to feel like a good ending because we'll have won the war, we'll have restarted the planet, humanity's going to survive, but of course we know the truth about what we're actually doing now. So I get the feeling it's going to feel like a good ending from at least these characters' point of view in this timeline. Although Hiruko will know the truth. Even after he'd gone, his flames remained a little longer, faintly shimmering in the dark before fading away. This doesn't sound good. Also, something a little odd. For some reason, I can't skip through the ding dong bing bong anymore. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like it's super long or anything, but it's just weird that for some reason I've not been able to skip through that in this one particular timeline.
No freaking way! Give me one good reason we should agree to this.
I keep telling you, we need every bit of firepower we can get.
The argument began in the cafeteria that morning after breakfast. Sire and Nigo were nowhere to be seen. Apparently they were shut up in the war room, nailing down the strategy for the battle today.
Releasing Eito, though? Isn't that going too far?
You guys are new around here, so I don't think you realize just how much Mr. Altsky despises humanity.
You'd understand if you heard it from him yourself. Actually, we spoke to him already. We all went to talk to him in his cage earlier this morning.
It was our first time meeting Sir Eito. Until now, we'd only heard about him. What can I say? We were curious about what kind of guy he really was. Yeah? So what happened?
Well, he did say we looked like hideous monsters. Seriously, that's no way to speak to a lady. Back in my federation, I was considered one of the more attractive wrestlers. I still have all my own teeth and everything.
He also spoke passionately of his disdain for the evil lurking in the hearts of mankind. And he said humanity deserved to be totally wiped out.
How can you even think about working with someone like that?
Because he also said he wanted to fight alongside us.
Say what?
It's true. I find you all absolutely repulsive. But that doesn't change the fact that you're the only friends I've got.
I mean, I figured at some point he might get let out and start fighting with us, but this is way too early, and I don't buy this at all. In all the other timelines where he has agreed to fight, it feels like he's got a real good reason to. This just feels like he's saying whatever he can to the new people to get him out of the cage.
I want all of us to survive more than I want to destroy humanity. So please, allow me on the battlefield again.
And you believed him? That's all it took to get you on his side? Not exactly, but it doesn't seem right to keep him locked up like that. He never actually committed any serious crimes, right?
Of course he did. He tried to destroy Sire.
Tried and failed. You can bet he would have if he could have.
If Takumi hadn't stopped him, he'd have succeeded.
Besides, attempted murder is still a crime. Is it really murder in this case, or more like destruction of property? Either way, the punishment feels a little harsh. It'd be a different story if he'd, say, torn the team apart from the inside and killed a bunch of people. That's exactly what he did, and without any of us ever knowing until it was too late. It's just that no one here knows that, not the new guys or the ones who started out here. The fact that they're even thinking about giving him another chance shows that they have no idea what he's really capable of. If they'd experienced what I have, if they'd seen what he did, I was seriously considering telling everyone the whole truth. But before I could...
I'll kill him.
When Hiruko said that, everyone turned to look at her.
If you let Eito out, I will kill him, and then I'll kill myself.
The air in the room immediately got a lot more tense. I heard someone gulp, and it sounded like a gunshot in the silence. Damn. Well, she found the way of keeping him in the cage.
You're not being serious, are you?
Dead serious. If Eito is allowed to go free, it's all over for us. We'd be better off resetting the whole thing.
Resetting?
My point is, we won't gain anything by freeing Eito. Quite the contrary, we'll actually lose at least one member of the team.
Because you'll kill yourself if we let him out. No one dared to say anything. Hiruko was exuding an ice-cold pressure that cowed us into silence.
Of course, it's not my decision to make. We should really leave this to the captain. Hey, yeah, you haven't said anything in a while, Takumi.
Is something the matter? And just like that, everyone's eyes were on me. I wasn't about to get intimidated though. Even if Hiruko hadn't spoken up, my mind was already made up a long time ago. The answer is no. We're not letting Eito out. You can all say what you want, but I won't allow it. Not now, not ever. The members of the team who started out here all looked relieved when they heard me say that. The ones who came from the other academy looked a little disappointed but didn't argue.
Well, if you feel that strongly about it, I guess that's that. I'm so bored! Bored. How long are they going to make us wait?
Oh.
Did you say gourd at one point?
It will be night soon. Sheesh, aren't they ever gonna get here? For real, starting to get sleepy. Don't be so harsh, guys. I'm sure the enemy has a good reason for taking so long.
Perhaps they missed their train and had to wait for the next one? How about we all do that to kill some time? Do what? A killing game, of course. Who wants to die first?
There they are. Sorry, Takumi. Looks like that killing game will have to wait.
Well, that stinks. I'll just have to kill a bunch of invaders until I feel better.
So I do appreciate, though, that they did give a bit of a reason with Shion talking to Takumi about why she still changed the attack pattern, Dashness, I mean, in this timeline. Because again, I assumed it was going to be exactly the same as the first one, but yeah, because they're stronger, they can now send more attacks. That does make sense to me.
So, Sire, what do we do? Huh? Weren't you and Nigo supposed to be nailing down a strategy all this time? Oh, sure. We nailed one down all right. Nailed it good.
Yes, indeed. We could have started a carpentry business with the amount of nailing we did. Great. What is it? Yeah, what's the plan?
It's...
What else could it be?
To let Samino here figure it out.
That's your big strategy?
Our school likes to encourage independent thinking and student autonomy.
You've got to learn things for yourself sometimes. Best teacher is first-hand experience, after all.
You just didn't think of anything yourselves, did you?
My dear boy, we thought of plenty.
Yeah, we even had a plan that involved stealing the Supreme Commander's panties.
You three, this is no time to stand around running your mouths. She's quite right.
Get it together, Samino.
I sighed. There's no use arguing with them now. Is everybody ready? Then let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out.
I could do this all day!
This is easier than taking a splash in an inflatable bounce house.
Don't let your guard down yet. Look over there.
It's Hoodie!
So I will say, I decided to watch this last cutscene. I probably won't keep it in the video because it's still pretty much the same as before, I'm pretty sure. But it is pretty cool that they decided to actually do the cutscenes and show everybody who's here. I guess I could be wrong and it could be the same people, but I think it's different every time.
They're back again.
Ignore them. We got invaders to kill.
Focus on the commander. On Pakron. We can deal with the other one later.
Two arms!
Another bloodbath. We really did a number on these guys.
All thanks to my galactic bazooka, of course.
Are we naming our attacks now?
More importantly, what do we do about them?
Ima pointed to where the figure we dubbed Hoodie stood. They began walking toward us with slow deliberation. Then, they pulled back their hood, revealing...
That's the Supreme Commander!
Wow, this is the earliest that we've seen that, because most of the time I think she doesn't reveal herself until we face against, I don't remember their names now, but the two commanders at once that we face later.
What? Sire told us earlier. This is who's leading the invader army.
Her?
That's the big boss?
I'll thank you not to refer to me by such a vulgar term.
What, big boss? Why is that such a vulgar term? Supreme Commander brought her hand up to her mask.
Among my people, I am known as Veshness, the paragon of hope.
Yeah, we know.
Well, I still say I'm cuter. No one said anything about her being cute.
So you can understand us now, too?
Veshness narrowed her eyes in response to my question.
Was that your attempt at a bluff? Or do you really not know?
The hell are you talking about?
She was silent for a moment. It seemed like she was thinking about something. Finally, she spoke again.
I see. Some days ago, my warriors and I experienced a sudden surge of power. That was also when we became able to understand your language. I came here to find out what caused it, but it seems you don't know either.
Everyone cast troubled glances at each other. Only Hiruko reacted differently. It was subtle, but for a moment it looked like her mouth twisted into a satisfied smile. Yup, she knows. She knows what this means.
All this is going over my head. We gonna kill this girl or what?
Takumi, it's not that easy.
That's right. If we can defeat their leader, it will end the war here and now.
Don't bother. If you fought me now, I'd only massacre you in one fell swoop. And where's the fun in that? I'd rather take my time and make it really hurt. I'll pick you off one at a time to make it clear just how powerless you are and inflict true despair on the rest of you.
Yeah, that's what you think is gonna happen. She pointed upwards as she said this, right at the artificial satellite.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to take back Pakron's remains.
Pakron?
That's the commander we just defeated, isn't it?
In the last battle, one of you absorbed Mervrum's cryptoglobin.
You saw that?
Yes. I wanted to see your vile, barbaric nature in action. But I won't let the same thing happen today.
Huh?
Veshness moved before we had a chance to react. In a flash, she leapt over us to where Pakron's corpse lay, gathered it in her arms, and was gone.
Wow. Pretty mortifying how easy that was for her.
Damn it!
How enraging!
If you had to get a rager, do it in your own time.
What? I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Well, even if she got away, it's not all bad.
Yeah, we still won the battle. We can be happy about that, can't we?
I guess you're right.
All right then, here we go.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated. Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
We made it through our second defensive battle, or our third if you counted the one on the very first day. So far, none of us had died. I just hoped we could keep this up. But I didn't want to bring the others down thinking like that. After everything we'd been through the last couple of days, they deserved to enjoy their victory.
Hey!
Nice work, everybody!
Another spectacular victory!
Keep this up and you'll have the war won in no time.
Huh.
And the victory party? That's what last night was for. We can't have you cutting loose every time.
This is a military academy, not a rowdy college dorm.
Alas, I was looking forward to more revelry. When's the next attack due anyway?
I believe Day 15. At least that's what Sire and Nico told me before.
Is that right? Yep, it is indeed day 15. I also kind of wonder, because typically we just see Veshness absorb all of her fellow commanders to get stronger and stronger, so the fact that she just took Pakron's body, I don't know what that means. Does that mean she's not going to absorb her, or I don't know.
Right, of course we did. Thanks for the reminder, Shizuhara.
Just so, we received a report from the artificial satellite to that effect.
I was surprised, but I didn't panic. I was past that now. There was no attack on day 15 the last time around. The same went for today on day 8.
At least that gives us some time to rest.
From day 8 to day 15, that's, round it up to the nearest 10, carry the 1, 6 days from now. It's 7 days, 15 minus 8. What's so hard about that?
That means after today, we've got 6 whole days to take it easy.
You guys want a tightrope walk across steel girders and take bets on who falls first while we wait?
Sorry to break it to you, but you won't have time for any of that.
We'll need you all to start training in preparation for the next battle.
Ah.
No, for the love of murder. Guess we should have seen that coming.
After the battle, we took our time over a late dinner and went back to our rooms. I stayed out on the roof though. I was thinking about Hiruko.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9.
That was on day 5. For the past 3 days, I'd done everything she asked me. There really was a lot to do. We'd been so busy I hadn't even had time to think about all the things I wanted to ask her. But all that was about to change. Tomorrow was day 9, the day I'd get my answers. I'm holding you to it this time, Hiruko. I won't back down until you've told me everything. I was conscious of a weird, restless feeling in my chest. Was it from anticipation, or was it something more like fear? At that point, I still couldn't say for sure. What's up with the music? What?
Takumi, come quick! It's Eito. He.
A little after breakfast, Shoma came charging into my room in a panic. Eito, what did he do now?
He's not in his cage. He's gone. He's escaped.
What? I was on my feet before I knew it. I followed Shoma and we both rushed outside together. Where's everyone else?
You're the first one I've told. Takamaru knows too, though. He and I were both doing our morning training in the courtyard. That's when we noticed the cage was empty.
Alright, you go tell the others about this. I'll look for Eito.
Okay.
Shoma nodded and hurried away. Eito escaped? But how? No time to stop and think about it. I have to find him before he causes any trouble. Well, I don't know where to go, but for some reason Takamaru's in the infirmary. That's weird. Finally, I stepped into a room and there he was. I'd found Eito, but that didn't mean I could relax.
Don't make me ask again, bastard. Just what the hell are you doing in here?
You've asked me that plenty of times already, and I keep telling you I got curious about something.
Can we stop shaking the screen so much? It hurt my eyes.
I wanted to learn more about how the Revival-Matic works, so I just...
That's not what I mean! How did you get out of your cage? Tell me that!
Hey, calm down, Takamaru.
How am I supposed to be calm at a time like this? Ain't you the one who said it'd all be over if this guy got out?
I did, but...
Now fess up! How did you escape?
Takamaru shook Eito violently, and the screen too. Oh god. But he didn't look the least bit concerned.
I had some help from a friend. Let's just call them Kay.
Kiyoshika.
They unlocked my cage for me.
What? Well, who was it? Who's Kay?
Kurata.
No, I'm afraid I can't tell you. I could never betray a friend's confidence like that.
Then I'll just have to force it out of you.
Takamaru, no!
Takamaru already had his fist raised high. I tried to grab his arm and pull him away from Eito. It didn't exactly work out. A jolt of pain shot up my spine. I'd been knocked back so hard and so fast my guts were still doing somersaults even after it came to a stop. For a moment I had no idea what was happening. The next thing I knew I was on the floor. Takamaru must have sent me flying, and I crashed against whatever was directly behind me, which just so happened to be the Revival-Matic. Sorry, man. I guess I overdid it a little.
Are you alright, Takumi?
Yeah, I think so. Fighting through the pain, I got to my feet. Then I turned around to look at the machine. What was that? No. Takamaru, why? Oh? Oh? It's broken? An ominous plume of black smoke was rising from the wreckage of the Revival-Matic. I had a feeling things were about to get a whole lot worse. This is bad, right?
That's one way of putting it.
It wasn't long before everyone else heard the noise and came running.
Just what the heck did you guys do in here?
The Revival-Matic, it's... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Eito, you did this, didn't you? Eito just sighed and shook his head in exasperation. Perhaps you'd care to explain what happened to Takumi? I reluctantly gave everyone a quick summary of the events that led to our current predicament.
So basically, Takamaru did it?
It wasn't on purpose. Takumi grabbed my arm and I just lost control. Whoever is to blame, this is a catastrophe nonetheless.
Yeah, we can't use the revival-matic anymore, and any of us die in the battlefield. Then we stay dead. There's no coming back anymore.
The whole group seemed to freeze up for a moment. A lot of them started to glare accusingly at Takamaru. Come on, everyone. It's not all bad.
Maybe we can repurpose the wreckage and use it to grow fish. I better inspect the damage and see if I can repair it.
Before you start, it's back to the cage for you, Atsuki. I don't remember saying you could wander around as you please. You guys take him back to the courtyard. Nico and I will get things started here.
Just let Tsubasa take a look at it. She can fix things, right? Right?
Okay, now that we found Eito, it's time for his execution.
Ooh, allow me.
Hold on, nobody said anything about killing him. We're just locking him up, right? Let's just get on with it.
Everyone, wait a minute.
Shoma broke off from the group and ran over to Eito's cage. After inspecting the door, he turned back to us.
This cage, it's still locked.
Huh? A moment later, Hiruko groaned and hunched over, her face twisted in pain. What's wrong? Just as suddenly, she raised her head again and screamed out a warning.
Not that cage. We have to put him somewhere else.
Huh? Why?
I can't explain it. Just trust me.
This is all so sudden.
Yeah, you gotta at least give us a reason.
Everyone looked confused and a little uncomfortable. But that atmosphere soon dissipated when there was another scream, this time from Kako.
Blim blam blarm. I see it all now. What?
Seriously? The hell is going on? What the heck is blim blam blarm?
That's my catchphrase.
You don't have a catchphrase?
Yes, she does. Shut up. That was the sound of Kako's detective senses going off. I assume you've made another brilliant deduction, Sister Dearest.
Eito, you said that Kay opened your cage for you, right?
That's right.
So then, why is the door still locked?
Well,
did Kay lock it again? No, that wouldn't make sense. The cage would have been empty. There'd be no point in locking it. There's only one key to this cage anyway, and that key is...
I've got it. Sita gave it to me when we left the infirmary.
So how did Kay open the cage in the first place? If Sita had the key up until now, there's no way anyone else could have opened it. In other words, there never was any Kay. Eito escaped from the cage all on his own.
Everyone gasped and looked at Eito. In response, he just smiled. I see. That's an impressive theory. But even assuming it's true, how exactly did I get out all on my own?
Oh, well, you must have. I don't have a clue.
What a pity. Shall I tell you the answer then? Your first guess was actually the right one. After I left the cage, Kay locked it up again.
I'm calling BS!
That does sound pretty illogical. Perhaps, but consider the alternative. What's so logical about the idea of me breaking out on my own without even damaging the cage? Okay, then tell us who Kay is. I've already told you, I can't.
How about we torture it out of him?
Ooh, sounds fun. Oh, you two are gonna get along swimmingly. Well, it won't be the first time you two interacted. You did have the first time line as well, but I wonder if we'll get more moments like this. There's no point in doing that. If my dear sister's theory is correct, there is no K, so obviously he can't tell us who they are.
Alright.
Party pooper.
Either way, we should assume Kako is right. In that case, we'll have to find somewhere else to lock Eito up.
If he could just break out of these cages on his own, anything could happen.
Where are we gonna put him then? Oh, I have an idea. How about in here? There's a lock on the door and no windows, so we won't be able to escape.
And it's a room we never use ourselves.
This suits me fine. It's bigger than my last place, and there's even a bed. I just hope the rent isn't too steep.
Ato, there was a bed in the cage too.
You call that a bed? Jeez, you have low standards, Takumi.
Yeah, laugh it up.
And so, we decided to hold Ato in the room with no name. It's got these weird capsule-like machines. I guess we'll call it the capsule room for now. Leaving our prisoner inside, the rest of us stepped out of the capsule room. I'd got the key from Sire when we told him our plan. I made sure the door was locked up tight. Once I was satisfied there was no way Ato could get it open, we all left. There's no point hanging around there anymore. Alright, so we just need somebody to keep watch? Like a camera on the door? I had a lot on my mind. Ato, the broken Revivomatic, this mysterious K person, and whether or not they really existed. Day 100 was still a long way off. I'd have to strengthen my bonds with the others if we were going to become a real team before then. Hiruko said she'd tell me everything today. Tonight, actually. That means I still have some time to kill. Maybe I'll go hang out with someone for a while. Hey, free time. Nice. Well, good news, guys. Kiyoshika's here. I can hang out with her. Hell yeah. You can finally start filling out your report card, Kiyoshika. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I'm so happy I could just stick my holy Jumanji sword right on my...
Okay, we're gonna stop you right there.
Come, Sir Takumi, the thrill of the hunt awaits. Back when I lived with my grandpa in the mountains, we'd hunt every day. I could see it when I closed my eyes, my desperate battles with those creatures. I was thrown down a hill by a boar, snatched by a golden eagle, and flown through the skies. Smothered by a salamander, nearly drowned by a rainbow trout that pulled me into the river. Every day was a fight for survival. Overcoming those unrelenting days, 'twas how I came to stand before you now, proud and tall as a fine swordswoman. Hunting will train the mind and body. So that's why you need to come hunting with me, Sir Takumi.
And more free time, and... Yes, thank God. More hanging out with Kiyoshika.
Sir Takumi, would you like to read some manga with me? I never would have imagined I could find old issues of my favorite manga publisher here. Destiny smiles upon me. No, I dare say fate herself smiles upon me.
Destiny and fate mean the same thing.
But I do wonder how the protagonists of these stories manage to be so cool. Just reading their tales makes my heart skip, my pulse race. Ninja, pirates, demon slayers, underdog sportsmen, even princely tennis players. Paragons of coolness. I'm seriously totally obsessed. Oh, I'm so enamored my heart's about to give out.
Kiyoshika? Before I knew it, the sun was sinking beneath the western horizon. The night of day 9. This is when Hiruko promised to answer all my questions. I better go find her. I didn't have to look for very long. I happened to glance around the roof and spotted someone sitting on the other side of the fence. It was Hiruko. What's she doing over there? I hopped over the fence and sat down next to her.
Huh?
What the? Why? Why are you crying? That's not good. This was something I hadn't expected. Hiruko looked different. It was her eyes. They were usually so sharp and cold, never betraying the slightest hint of weakness, but now they were filled with tears. Big, wet tears that ran all the way down her face. I didn't understand. Why the sudden change? What was going on? This was so far removed from what I'd come to expect from her. My brain just couldn't process it. I felt like I should say something, but I couldn't find the words. What do I do? What do I say? What can I say? The normal thing to do in this situation would be to say something comforting, something considerate. But in my confused state of mind, all I could come out with was something totally meaningless.
Are you... crying?
Good job, Takumi. Way to state the obvious. Hiruko took off her glasses and wiped her eyes. She took several deep breaths before answering.
No, I'm not.
You definitely are, though. Did something happen?
Something?
Like, you know, something sad or painful or...
No, not really.
So then, why are you...
Why do you have to be so dense? I told you, I'm not crying. And if I was, It would be incredibly insensitive of you to keep pestering me about it. Even middle school kids have enough delicacy not to walk up to a crying person and ask, "Are you crying?"
I mean, she's kind of got a point, Takumi. She had me there. I didn't want to say anything that might make this worse, so I just clammed up.
Did you hear about the Revivomatic?
No.
It was damaged pretty badly. Sire and Nigo have made some repairs, so we should be all right.
Oh, thank goodness.
We can at least revive each other again, but it's not completely fixed yet. They said one part of it is still badly damaged.
Hiruko's eyes were still fixed on the scenery that stretched out in front of us. She didn't look away when she spoke again.
The way they light up the night like this, they're really quite beautiful.
The undying flames?
Yes.
What is she... I'm so confused what she's going through right now mentally. Like, why would she be this upset about something, though? I don't know if she's seen another timeline. Just off the top of my head, maybe she realizes the only way for us to all to survive together is for her to sacrifice herself, maybe? I don't know.
The same flames that will raise this world to the ground in another 90 days.
Or this. She knows that by working with everybody to succeed, we're going to destroy all the life on this planet, including the innocent lives. The wall of fire flickered in the distance, as if it were already burning away the night sky. The way the flames moved, you could imagine they were dancing with joy, or writhing in agony.
What are you doing here, anyway?
Do you really have to ask?
She avoided my gaze and turned back to the horizon. A cold breeze blew, ruffling her hair.
It's the night of day 9. You promised to tell me everything if I made it this far. I've done everything you asked. Followed all your instructions without question. So now it's your turn. It's time for you to keep your promise.
There was a long silence while I waited for a reply. Every time the wind blew through Hiruko's hair, it released a gentle, sweet aroma into the air. It was calming, comforting. I'd smelled it somewhere before recently, but I couldn't quite place it. Was this scent lavender? Oh, was she spying on me and Nozomi? See, in my head, my mind jumps to she's sad because she has feelings for Takumi, but he obviously only has eyes for Katawa/Nozomi. But that doesn't feel right. I don't know. Just as I started to recognize it, Hiruko spoke up again.
No. It's not over yet.
Why not?
My instructions. I have one last order for you to carry out.
What is it?
Even now, she wouldn't look at me, which made her request little more than a whisper, even more surprising.
Kiss me.
What? What? If I were Takumi in this situation, my heart would be beating out of my chest.
Huh?
Not for the first time that evening, I found myself at a complete loss for words. Was she serious? Was it a joke? I really couldn't tell. No, it had to be a joke. There's no way Hiruko would... Maybe it was a trick. Maybe this was her plan all along. By giving me an impossible order like this, she could weasel out of our deal right at the end. You failed to uphold your end by refusing to carry out my orders. I don't have to tell you a thing. I could imagine her using that excuse to call the whole thing off. This girl was an evil genius. Although, what if it wasn't a joke or a trick? My palms are sweating, knees weak, arms... Wait, no, I already made that joke. My throat was dry. I needed to decide how to deal with this, and fast. Couldn't just stand there like a statue all night. Don't understand. How did it come to this? What am I supposed to do? There's no time to think about it. I just have to make a choice. What do I do here? Decide your destiny. I can't believe this is actually a choice. Oh my gosh, I don't know what her mindset is here. Because again, I know that she can see the other timelines. So in my mind, I feel like there's a reason for this. But maybe not. Maybe this is just her, like I said, maybe she is a little bit, I guess, jealous of Nozomi and wants to have Takumi herself. So maybe this is her way of like trying to get him to like her. It just doesn't feel like Hiruko though. But she did say to follow her instructions all the way, so we'll start with saying yes. Shameful is the man who spurns a woman's invitation. Well, not exactly. I was just trying to mess with Hiruko. I would bring my face ever so slightly near her, making her believe I was serious. Then when she panicked, I tell her it was all just a joke. That was the plan anyway. But this is why you should stick to what you know. Because before I could even lean in closer to Hiruko, it was like she sensed something was up.
You idiot! What's the matter with you?
Well, you're just following your instructions.
Hey!
Who's the real idiot here?
Takumi!
Hiruko shoved me by the shoulders and I plummeted headfirst off the edge of the roof. And this is why you should never try to kiss Hiruko, because she'll kill you. My head split open like a watermelon and splattered my brains all over the place. I had a dream. A dream about kissing. Not with Hiruko. Not with Karuha, or even with Nozomi. What? Why? Of all the people, why Karada? But with Karada. With Kyoshiko, why? And with Tsubasa. Hey, you know what? That one's fine. I'm okay with that one. But why? For some reason I felt this sense of guilt. Guilt? Toward who? Day 24! What a leap! Huh? Why am I sleeping? I opened my eyes and saw a familiar ceiling. The ceiling of my room inside Last Defense Academy. But why was I sleeping? All I remember is that I made up my mind to live all 100 days here again. I remembered stopping Eito from killing Sire. I remember deciding not to tell everyone about the time travel. After that, it all gets blurry. How did I get back into my room?
Oh, Takumi, you're finally awake!
Moko, couldn't you at least ring the door? Wait, what are you doing here?
Duh, I'm here to eat you! Just jokes. We've been taking shifts to look after you. Today just happens to be my turn.
Look after me? Something wrong with me? More importantly, you should still be at second to Last Defense Academy. I swallowed down my remark before it could escape my lips. If I said the wrong thing, I might accidentally reveal that I had traveled through time. Moko must have sensed something was off from my behavior.
Takumi, do you have any idea what day it is today?
What day? The last memory I have is of day 3. Day 4?
I see. Well, as long as you're alive and well, that's all that matters.
Damn it! So he doesn't even remember everything that happened with Hiruko? I wanted to get some answers. Well, do you get the general idea now? General idea? Yeah, I think I'm good. Hiruko and I fell off the roof on day 9 and lost consciousness until today, day 24. Right? Yeah, that's about the size of it.
How about you, Hiruko? Well, I'm a little confused, but I believe I understand.
After waking up, Moko brought me to the cafeteria where everyone was gathered. They explained everything that happened to me, and Hiruko. Let's see if I have this right. On the evening of day 9, Hiruko and I fell from the roof and died. Our bodies were found and immediately brought to the Revivomatic for resuscitation, but the machine bugged out and I was brought back with an incomplete memory. Damn it! So she's not gonna remember either. This is the worst possible scenario. That's why my memories suddenly stop. Hiruko didn't remember anything past day 3 either. In other words, how we fell off the roof and what exactly happened to us was as much a mystery to her as it was to me.
Maybe the two of you shacked up for the days you were missing and threw yourself off the roof in a lover's suicide.
Come on, we'd never do that.
It's so nonsensical that it's not even worth refuting. Anyway, Takumi, do you really not remember?
I told you, everything after the middle of day 3 is gone. Why do you keep asking anyway? Do you?
No, I don't remember a thing. That's why I'm asking you, so I can find out what happened.
Wouldn't it be interesting if one of you was lying? Come on, take off your tinfoil hat. I can assure you that both of them are telling the truth.
Huh? How the hell can you be so sure?
Because of the problem with the Revive-O-Matic. When we brought Sumino and Shizuhara back, the most recent available backup was from the afternoon of day 3. So their lack of memory is scientifically proven. There's absolutely no chance one of them is lying and or keeping the truth to themselves.
Huh? But that doesn't make sense. We got together with you guys on day 6, didn't we? So shouldn't that memory cut off before our team introduced ourselves? How did Takumi know who I was when he woke up?
Hey!
Well, it was because of my memory of the previous 100 days, but I couldn't come out and say that. I decided I wouldn't tell everyone about the time travel. That's a good point. Maybe there's some memory fragments still lingering in my brain?
Well, that's fair enough. Anyway, looks like we're not going to have any fun mystery here. What a total drag. Well, I know you're still totally confused, so I guess we should finish explaining everything.
Our friends filled us in on the events from the afternoon of day 3 to our deaths on day 9. Then they told us everything that happened up until today, day 24. I had some lingering questions, but they were too trivial to bring up. And after all, according to Moko, we hadn't had any casualties while the two of us were knocked out.
Tee-hee, we really put in the effort. While you guys were out, we swore we wouldn't lose anyone.
Wow, maybe we should have just stayed unconscious so the battles would keep going so well.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, this is our first time with the whole gang in ages. Be nice. Ima's right, although I understand if you can't be nice to disgusting old Shoma.
Everyone's here and in one piece. Things are good now, right? Right. Everyone was so worried you guys might never wake up.
Seriously, I was so freaked out.
But thankfully, nothing bad happened, so now you're all caught up? Wait, actually. What is it? Karada? Kyoshika? Tsubasa? Wah!
Forsooth!
Huh? The three of you were so worried about them, but you haven't said anything today. Oh, right. I'm just feeling like, wow, great to have them back.
I'm simply filled with emotion. I'm not nervous or anything.
I wasn't worried at all, mind you.
Those were the 3 that I kissed in my dream. Was that not a dream? What did you do to my unconscious body?
Keep running your mouth and I'll super glue it shut. Uh-oh, then how am I gonna get my protein?
Oh, right, that dream. What was that all about anyway? It involved the 3 girls Moko just called out for being especially concerned about us. That's probably just a coincidence, right? Alright, for some reason I was able to skip the ding dong bing bong today. Don't know why. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything or if it's just a glitch. Day 25 is upon us, huh? Doesn't actually feel like day 25. Every time I wake up with gaps in my memory, I wonder what I'll have gained this time and what I'll have lost in return. Well, there's nothing I can do to bring them back, so I guess there's no sense in dwelling on it. All I can do now is live out the rest of my time here without any regrets. Try to convince myself with positive thoughts as I headed for the cafeteria, when I suddenly heard a voice. Sounded like Kurata.
How many times do I have to tell you? Stop! No ifs, ands, or buts. That's the final word.
I think that's Kyoshika.
And how many times must I tell you? You have no right to say that to me, Lady Kurata.
Hey, you two, calm down. This concerns you too, you know? You're just going to stand around and pretend this has nothing to do with you? I'm not pretending anything.
Are they fighting? And hey, aren't these 3 the very same people who... Whatever, I just need to stop this. Slam. Hey, what's going on here? Even though the 3 of them had just been practically screaming at each other, now it was so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Are you fighting over something?
I don't know how to put it. Why did you of all people have to show up now?
Me of all people? Is there some sort of problem with me?
Well, not exactly with you, but because of you.
Because of me? Why are the 3 of you fighting because of me?
Because we had dreams.
Oh.
Hey!
Dreams where we kissed you, Sir Takumi. It made me believe that you and I are bound by a red string of fate.
Hold it! You're not the only one!
What? Wait a sec, what's going on here? Was this connected to the dreams I had about the three of them?
Look, I can't bring myself to say it! Tsubasa, you tell him! Keep it factual and detached, don't embarrass me! Huh? Why me? Why not? You're involved in this mess too! I mean, yeah, but... it's really embarrassing, but... Takumi, Kyoshika isn't the only one who had a dream like that.
She means a dream about kissing you.
She's trying to be indirect, you tactless moron!
Actually, Kurata and I dreamed about it too. Let me get this straight. While I was knocked out, Kurata, Kyoshika, and Tsubasa, they all had dreams about kissing me, just like I had of them. I had wondered if maybe I wasn't the only one to have a dream like that after how they were acting toward me yesterday. The three of them must have suspected something was going on, so they arranged this meeting. As a result, they found out they all had the same dream, but that wasn't the end of it. Kyoshika claimed she was destined to be with me. Kurata was not amused, so this kicked off a squabble. Tsubasa tried to intervene, but she had the same dream, so she got tangled up in the argument too. And that, in short, is how we got here. I see. Yes, I see. I see.
Takumi, what's going on in your head, bud?
I swear if you say that one more time, I'm absolutely dying of embarrassment here, and that's all you have to say.
Well, I've never experienced anything like this before.
Humph. Any more obvious facts you want to state? Even a child could tell you've never had girls so much as bat an eye at you in your whole life.
A child wouldn't know anything about my love life.
More importantly, did you have a dream about kissing me, Sir Takumi? Then we're bound by fate. It's as simple as that.
Well...
Huh? Did you really dream about her? What? That can't be right. You must have been dreaming about me.
This is so embarrassing. I wish I could just disappear, but I guess there's nothing left to hide. Well, I had a dream about kissing all three of you.
What? All three?
So are all three of us bound by fate? Is this a harem ending?
Well, at least it's not Gaku's harem ending.
Shut up, you harebrained moron! I bet he's truly fated to be with only one of us, and the rest of us are red herrings.
Maybe. Whatever the reason is, this is a peculiar situation. There's no chalking it up to a coincidence. The dream I had must have some kind of meaning. The problem is figuring out what exactly that is. Oh no.
I heard everything.
Moko.
I'll handle this torrid love affair.
Huh?
Handle? Normally, when it comes to love, everyone is free to make their own choices. It's no place for outsiders to butt in with the shrieks of excitement. We should live out our own loves and love the loves that we love.
Huh?
Is this our attempt at philosophizing?
But right now, Destiny is calling us to join on her journey.
Destiny?
Yeah, I got her on the phone right here. If everyone just falls in love willy-nilly, our sense of unity will come crashing down. Even more so if multiple people love the same person. So I'm here to give order to this love. From now on, you'll fall in love according to the rules I've set. Excuse me? You think you can show up completely uninvited and... Without further ado, the rules of engagement are... 1 round every 25 days. 1-on-1, winner decided by knockout. 1 round every 25 days?
1-on-1?
By knockout?
That sounds dangerous.
Obviously, for whatever reason, Takumi is the new hotness for you ladies. 3 contenders are Kurata, Kyoshika, and Tsubasa.
Indeed, I am besotted with Sir Takumi.
Well, however you want to put it, I don't care. Yeah, I guess I agree. But with so many of you madly in love, we can't have all of you make a move at once. It'll only lead to fighting, and it'll be way too much for Takumi to handle. So we'll split the remaining 75 days between the 3 of you. From tomorrow, day 26 until day 50, one of you will make your move on Takumi. From day 51 to day 75, and from day 76 to day 100, same deal. You'll confess and receive your answer during the time frame allotted to you. In other words, absolutely no flirting or courting outside of your time.
I see. So that's why you said 1 round every 25 days.
Exactly. Thanks for the summary. Any questions or objections?
Wait a minute. Who put you in charge? Get your nose out of our business.
She's right. We never asked for any rules. You seduced me with your lengthy explanation.
Wow, your bestie Moko goes out of her way to help you and this is how you speak to her? You didn't really mean it, did you?
Well, come to think of it, maybe having a concrete plan would be good.
I concur. Now that I think about it, it's a great idea.
Wow, you guys are like so emotionally intelligent. Love it! Takumi, Tsubasa, do either of you have any objections? No, none from me.
I do. I have so many objections. Think about it. This is crazy. What about how I feel?
Huh? How you feel? Well, that's what we're trying to figure out with this game. Wait, don't tell me. Does your heart already belong to another girl? That would change everything.
The first person I thought of was Nozomi Katawa. Do I like her? Romantically? I wonder. Before I got here, I had some thoughts about her as a member of the opposite sex, and she's someone important who I still very much want to protect. But at this very moment, I can't say I like her romantically. To me, she's my purpose, the reason I am who I am. No, not really. I don't have any objections then. She's precious to me, but it's not romantic love. I swear.
Okay, then that's all good. Any other questions then?
Just being sure I have this clear. The first slot is from tomorrow until day 50, right? If the first person confesses and Takumi decides to date them, what happens?
Then we have our winner and the game is over. I am a believer of pure love, no seconds or thirds. Then going earlier gives you an advantage. Wait, that makes me sound really eager. I can't tell you when the best time slot is. That's for Takumi to decide.
Wink. What does that even mean?
If there's no other questions, then let's figure out who gets to enjoy a taste of romantic whimsy with Takumi win. To keep it fair, the person who wins rock, paper, scissors gets to pick when they want to go.
I'm not going to lose.
Me neither.
That's the spirit. Oh, but wait. Takumi, could you leave us? Part of the excitement is seeing who will be courting you tomorrow, right?
Sure.
Chop chop, get on out of here, you little Casanova, you.
Son of a bitch. I practically got chased out, leaving the 4 of them in the cafeteria. Starting tomorrow, there's going to be a competition for my love. Maybe I'm still in a coma. Save my progress, I suppose. Well, according to yesterday's discussion, starting today until day 50, I'm going to be romancing either Kurata, Kiyoshika, or Tsubasa. Romancing? Can't even begin to imagine what that's going to be like. Speak of the devil. I nervously opened the door to see.
Pardon the wait, here I am.
Sure.
Hey, snap out of it. You should offer a lady a cup of black tea.
I don't have anything that nice here. Wait, if you're here, does that mean...
Yes, after you left the cafeteria yesterday, it was decided that I would be the top batter. Well, you must be thrilled.
Of course. So what do we do now?
Don't you worry, I've spent some time thinking on it. Ta-da! We're going to use this to have a movie date at home.
Is that a projector?
Yes, I made it with the Gift-O-Matic. We can't go out on an actual date anywhere whether we are in love or not, so I think this is a great idea given the circumstances.
I see. She's right. This might be as good as it gets for date ideas at this school. Do you have any movies to watch? You can't use streaming here, so...
Of course I do. I came ready. Or rather, that stupid Sire brought some movie files here with him.
Huh? Why would Sire bring these with him?
He said he brought them in the event we were overcome with boredom. But apparently he decided to keep that fact to himself because it seemed like we didn't need them after all. Just a stingy little rat, that one. Well, anyway, that's how I got the files. Let's start our movie date already.
From now on, each of the girls will take turns making a move on me. I was a little apprehensive about the whole idea at first, but I love movies. I was so excited to have some much needed fun that I forgot all about any nervousness. I pulled down the blind so we could use it as a screen and set the projector in a decent spot.
Okay, now we're all set.
Well, what are we watching?
Just wait and see. I'll get it started soon enough.
Karada pressed the play button. Her selection was what you'd call a tearjerker love story. Two high schoolers meet by chance and end up together. The two of them vow to be together forever, but the girl was suddenly overcome with a serious illness. Without a donor, she was on death's door. The two of them tried to stay positive as they fought against desperate fate. But the two of them ended up being related by blood, so it was discovered the boy could donate the organ she needed. What? Just when you think you'll get your bittersweet happy ending, the girl refuses to accept him as a donor. Because accepting an organ from him would mean admitting they were blood relatives. In other words, the two of them wouldn't be able to get married. That was the basic plot anyway, or well, spoilers for the entire thing.
Wait, are you crying?
I don't like movies that are designed to make you cry, but I guess it's been so long since the last time I got to enjoy a good movie. Really, Takumi, you think that's a good plot?
Well, as long as you had fun.
Karada was unmoved. Actually, she seemed displeased. Was that not your kind of thing, Karada?
Honestly, I didn't enjoy it one bit. I would have had more fun cleaning my shower drain than watching this garbage.
It wasn't that bad.
No, I'm not even exaggerating. From start to finish, these nasty commoners were completely shameless. It was vile.
Commoners?
Listen, it's a known fact that humans belong to their own classes. Do you think that Karada Usuzuki, the descendant of the renowned Usuzuki family, would ever be moved by a common love story of common people? The chance meetings of commoners, the first dates of commoners, the terminal illnesses of commoners, the organs of commoners, the marriages of commoners, it's all beneath me. As much of a romantic as I might be, I can't possibly empathize or get immersed in the romance between two apes.
I hear what you're saying, but...
Huh? What do you mean, but?
I just mean... You know, you like me, right?
What?
But by your standards, I'm just a commoner, not one of the Usuzuki family like you. Kinda seems like it would be impossible for a noble like you to want to be with a commoner like me.
I see. You seem to have misunderstood the situation in a very interesting way.
What do you mean?
I don't know if I like you yet, got it?
Huh? But you fought with Kyoshika and Tsubasa and joined this game to romance me because you like me, right?
More accurately speaking, because I might like you. It's true that I had a dream that we kissed. But that doesn't mean I like you. Of course I've been thinking about you, but I can't say for sure I fully like you. But just because I'm not sure doesn't mean I can't let the reckless, numbskull Kyoshika do as she pleases. I can't let things reach a point where they can't be undone.
Can't be undone.
Jeez Louise, you're slow. I'm telling you, I would not enjoy seeing you and Kyoshika together just because I made a miscalculation.
I see.
So I decided to win you over while I figure out my own feelings. That's why I agreed to Marco's silly rules. Do you finally understand now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Well, I know you won't stand a chance against the charms of a blue-blooded lady, so be careful. So be careful not to get all twisted up over me. Even if you like me, there's no guarantee I'll like you back after all.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thankfully, it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
You must be the luckiest man alive. You have a fair maiden like me knocking on your door every day.
So, what are we doing today?
Huh? Didn't I tell you? We're watching another movie today.
What? But you didn't enjoy it at all yesterday.
It all depends on the movie and how many commoners are in it. The Usuzukis are more than equipped to find truly interesting things interesting. My critiques of yesterday's film were as follows. It was mediocre, middling, commonplace, and completely average. Additionally, it was simply boring.
Right.
Let's pray that today's movie isn't a complete waste of my time.
Childhood friends Nina and Mina are truly close despite having polar opposite personalities. The two of them promise each other that in the future, they'll build a castle by the edge of a lake and live there together. But during their first spring as high school students, Nina suddenly disappears. Mina desperately searches for Nina until new facts come to light. Nina's father was murdered. Suspecting it might have some connection with Nina's disappearance, the police get involved, but Mina already knows. Nina killed her father. Will Mina find Nina before the police do? Will she be able to find peace with her dearest friend? A lesbian romance mystery with two girls experiencing extremes of love and hate while the secrets behind the slaying of Nina's father are unraveled. And that concludes my summary of Karada's movie choice.
Well, was better than yesterday's disaster of a film.
Was it? That's good to hear. Coming from sharp-tongued Kurata, that must mean it was actually interesting. Even though I wasn't the one who asked her out, I was relieved to hear she enjoyed herself this time.
This reminds me. Don't you like Nozomi?
Huh? Why would you ask that out of nowhere?
It's not out of nowhere. The movie got me thinking. The second heroine had a similar vibe to Nozomi, didn't she?
Really? I don't think so. But why do you think I like Nozomi?
There's just something about the way you look at her that makes me suspect it. Like when you look at her, your eyes are always momentarily look a little sad. Or maybe just clouded with lust because you want a voluptuous body all to yourself one day.
Are you sure you don't like Nozomi? Definitely not the second thing.
Oh, so then it's the first thing.
No. Maybe sometimes I stare at Nozomi when I see Katawa in her, but it's not because I like her. Anyway, what about you, Kurata? Have you ever been in love before? Have you ever dated anyone before?
You want to talk about that? I don't know if it was exactly love, but I was engaged when I was little.
Engaged?
It's not that surprising. In fact, it's incredibly natural that a descendant of the Usuzukis would be engaged. But I've never met any suitor more than once because they're never worthy of me.
Huh? What do you mean?
I must have been 6 or so. My father introduced him to me and told me I was to marry him. But he's a snot-nosed little brat. Anyway you looked at him, he was nowhere near good enough for me. So I used every trick I had up my sleeve to make my father change his mind. I completely dragged him online for some terrible things he'd done and supplemented it with some stuff I fabricated. Even in the real world, I physically dragged him by the... Well, let's not get into that.
No escaping you, huh?
Thankfully, that helped scrap any discussions of marriage between us. Since then, a number of equally insufferable brats have been brought before me as potential husbands, but... Well, I used a similar trick to take care of them.
None of them were any good? I would have figured that anyone your parents would suggest as a marriage partner would be pretty normal.
Every last one of them triggered a visceral aversion. Just breathing the same air as them repulsed me. Well, it's also possible I was too prim and fussy back then.
I see.
Well, you're a step up from them at least. It was painful just speaking to them, but I don't mind talking to you a little sometimes.
I see.
Don't misunderstand me, okay? I still don't know if I like you or not. I'll kill you if you twist my words. And don't you forget it.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Oh god, is this gonna be this whole timeline?
Time for another movie!
I figured, but man, no small talk at all today, huh?
It's got its charm, doesn't it? Enjoying a movie within seconds of seeing each other?
Hey!
No, it doesn't. Saying it like that totally kills any possible charm.
Oh, sit down before you pop a blood vessel.
Lick, lick. Slurp, smack. Oh, are people like making out on screen right now? Kurata put on a spy movie this time. The protagonist, a rookie spy, goes in on his first mission to secure information on a military project that's being developed by some company. But as the mission goes on, it's clear that the head of the organization the protagonist belongs to is colluding with the head of that company. Or something like that. Honestly, it's all in one ear and out the other. Besides, lick lick, slurp smack. The sex scene just won't end. The last 2 times we watched movies together, Kurata and I never exchanged a single word, but I can't take it, it's just too awkward. Man, this is awkward.
Uh-oh, I prefer watching these more mature movies. Or rather, I don't feel like I'm really watching a movie unless it's this adult. I might even go so far as saying I watch movies for these kinds of scenes.
What? Okay. Man, what's that all about? Bang!
Beep!
On screen, the protagonist was shot by the woman he just slept with. Huh? What happens if the protag dies? Oh my.
I got so scared.
What's wrong? I understood as soon as I asked. Her mask must have come off when she got startled. I panicked and looked around for the mask, but it must have just landed wrong. It was cracked in half, split down the middle.
No, I've been punished. It's because I was being a naughty girl.
That's not it. It was just a coincidence. I'll fix it real quick, just hold on. I stopped the movie and set to repairing Kurata's mask. It's going to be a rush job, but it would have to do.
Hey, Takumi.
What is it?
You know how I told you I wasn't sure if I liked you or not?
That was a lie. I like you so much. I can't fool myself anymore. Honestly, you've been on my mind ever since I had that dream. Oh, I don't want anyone to take you away. But I know I'm not cute enough.
That's not true. Right. Kurata reverts to her original personality when her mask is off. So does this mean this is how she really feels? Here, it's only a temporary fix, but you'll be able to wear it.
Thank you.
Kurata put the mask on, but her expression seemed sad. It was the same kind of face a person makes when they're saying goodbye to a longtime friend. I think she prefers that Takumi would have kept the mask off of her. Her personality changes when she takes off the mask, but it's not as if it erases the memories of what happens when she has it on. She definitely remembers what she was saying just moments ago.
I'll be leaving for now.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. It was more awkward than even the raunchiest of movies. I was feeling a little anxious after what happened yesterday. I thought maybe Kurata wouldn't even come, but sure enough.
We meet again.
We sure do. It's possible she was still bothered by yesterday's events, but there she was anyway. Were you able to fix your mask?
Yes, I glued it back together well enough. Small impacts like that won't be enough to break it anymore. Let's get on with the movie of the day.
I wonder if she made sure this one doesn't have any awkward scenes. Kurata's pick for the day was a superhero movie. The protagonist was just your average high school student. After hearing that criminals were popping up around the city, he hides his identity with a mask and fights as a hero. The friction of trying to live a double life, the suspense of wondering if his true identity will be revealed. It was corny, but I enjoyed it from start to finish. Actually, maybe I enjoyed it because it was so corny.
Huh? You like this feel-good stuff?
Yeah, I'm not great with complicated stuff. I like something you could just have fun with. You enjoyed this one more than usual too, right?
Excuse me? Why would you think that? Are you suggesting I'm some sort of single-celled simpleton like you?
Well, no, but... Wait a minute. Did she just call me a single-celled simpleton? You wear a mask just like the protagonist. I figured it felt even more personal to you than it did to me.
I see, so that's what you mean. It's true. The scene where his mask makes his scalp itchy hit a little too close to home. I was tearing up.
Okay. She would focus on that. If I remember right, you wear the mask to project the confidence expected of an Usuzuki. It lets you adopt a persona to hide your insecurities, right?
Well, yes, but who told you that?
Oh crap, that was something I heard about in my last timeline. Probably Moko. I'm so sorry, Moko.
That muscle-bound moron has the loosest lips I've ever seen. But well, I wasn't hiding it anyway, so who cares? It's true, I do put on the mask to hide my insecurities. But what about it?
Oh, I was just thinking it must be hard to push that down inside of you.
Indeed, a Usuzuki must always be on the side that's winning and gaining. It must be strong, frightening, and grand. That philosophy is part of me now, but it was tough when I was younger. I live my life with this nagging feeling that this isn't the real me. But you absolutely don't need to feel sorry for me. In fact, it's your funeral if you do. Being the daughter of a wealthy family means I never have to worry about money. And in some ways, putting in the effort comes easy.
Easy how?
It's stressful when you're riddled with anxiety, unsure of what to do. But it was clear what I needed to do. I simply needed to follow the path destined for me in order to become the person worthy of the Usuzuki name. My only real obstacle at the time was how much I hated myself when things didn't go how I wanted.
I see. I understand what she's getting at. But it still strikes me as a little sad. It wouldn't hurt to be her true self in front of us, would it?
What are you yapping about?
I'm just saying, if it's ever hard or uncomfortable behaving like an Usuzuki, there's no problem if you're the real Kurata when you're with us.
I could never do that. Being aware of my place as an Usuzuki is what makes me who I am. Telling me to throw that away is like bleaching a brandished spots. I lose my whole identity.
Oh, well, you don't have to if you don't want to. I just thought maybe it'd be easier on you.
Enough of your utter nonsense, drivel and codswallop. And is it just me or is it hot in here? Feels like a sauna inside my mask.
Feels the same as always to me.
Oh, then it's not the room that's hot. It's... I'm leaving!
Okay.
But... thank you.
Huh? What for?
Nothing. Goodbye.
Slam. What was that all about? I'm doing one more day, and then if we do this again, because this will be the end of 5 days. If we do this for the full 25 days, I might lose my mind a little bit. But I'm kind of hoping 5 days is when we'll hit some sort of stopping point. We'll see. As per usual. When did this become the usual anyway? Kurata came into my room without waiting for me to invite her in. Or that's what I expected to happen, but... Huh? Oh. Here I am saying, oh, today better be the last day of everything being the same, and it's already different. It's me! Can I come in? Moko, of course. Kachak. Oh yeah, brother! The Mokester is here! Is something wrong? Huh? Didn't Kurata tell you? Today's day 30. What about it? Gee, she really didn't tell you? I decided that while this game is on, you'll have a meeting with me on every day that's a multiple of 5. A meeting? Yep, I'm gonna interview you about your love life with Kurata and get every last juicy detail out of you. As your game master, I need to know how things are progressing. I see. If I remember correctly, the whole point of this game is to avoid conflict. And I guess it's not at all unusual to have regular meetings to make sure our relationships aren't being strained. Okay, let's relocate. Isn't here as good a place as any? Oh my god, Takumi, you're so naive. A maiden like me might have a heart attack if she's alone in a room with a boy. Huh. There's zero chance of me getting worked up over her, but Moko is right. Maybe I've gotten so used to my routine with Kurata that it's made me numb to these kinds of worries. Well, even if I did feel some type of way, Moko would set me straight in a matter of seconds. But I guess I'm not supposed to bring that up.
Thank you kindly for attending this meeting.
This is a little intense.
Please take a seat.
Pardon me.
I've brought you here today for our first meeting to discuss your romance with Kurata.
Indeed. I look forward to working with you. Wait, what's with the glasses? Why are we being so formal?
You know I love some pageantry.
Not really.
Ugh. Well, if they're gonna make you unnecessarily tense, I'll take them off.
Oh, thank God.
Hey!
Well, better? Yeah, now I can relax. Well then, let's get right to it. How are you feeling? How am I feeling? Obviously, I mean about Kurata. Are you all melancholic and wistful because you've fallen madly in love? Or are you not feeling any signs of a burning fire of love inside? I wonder. Honestly, I did feel kind of a rush. Kurata's mask came off and I got to hear her true feelings. Her true feelings? She told me she wasn't really sure if she likes me, but in reality, I've been on her mind ever since she had that dream and she doesn't want anyone to take me away from her. You're right. How could you not feel your heart skip a beat after that? But I don't know if that means I like her. I see. I totally get you. It's all copacetic. What? I get the general idea. It's consistent with what Kurata told me too. What Kurata told you? Oh, I didn't mention it? I've already had a meeting with Kurata. I can't look at things objectively without hearing both sides, right? I see. Maybe Moko is better suited to being a game master than I thought.
No.
Well, it's in this meeting here. I'm going to give you a little piece of advice just as your friendly gal pal. Huh? What is it? As you've noticed, Kurata is pretty serious, which means she seriously likes you. If you let her down, she'll definitely be really hurt. I'm not saying you can't let her down, though. I'm not even telling you to let her down gently either. Even though we're calling this a game, it's still a game where people's hearts are on the line. That's just how love is, no matter how you slice it. Just wanted to remind you. Thanks, I'll keep it in mind. Game where people's hearts are on the line, huh? Okay, that's it for gal pal advice. Now we're really for sure done here. I let Kurata know you two won't be seeing each other on meeting days, so you should chill for the day.
No.
Chill and think about your feelings, okay? Yeah, will do. Okay, calling it there. Oh man, I probably could have stopped whenever I saved last time, but I was like, let me just see how this is gonna go, and God, this is gonna be a long one. Don't get me wrong, this is kind of I guess a quirky little timeline with the 3 of these girls randomly falling in love with Takumi and this random game setup. I do think we are gonna learn a little bit more, because I think we are starting to see a little bit more like the real Kurata that we haven't seen before. We'll probably get that too for Kyoshika and Tsubasa as well. So there probably will be more characterization for all 3 of them. But with that being said, the fact that we're going 1 day at a time and we're gonna do this over 25 days for all 3 of them just seems excessive. And also, because I was really excited to see what happens with Hiruko and her ability to see in these other timelines and stuff, and again, my idea that maybe we'd be able to change everything so that everybody survives at the end. This just feels like such a weird diversion to take, and I get why, you know, I made the decision to have Takumi try to kiss Hiruko, and that was a stupid decision. But at the same time, there was a part that was like, I don't know, I feel like Hiruko wouldn't ask Takumi to do that unless there was a reason. But I did not expect saying yes to that to get Takumi and Hiruko both killed and start on this random quest of who's Takumi gonna fall in love with. It's bordering on that. It's almost a little too ridiculous for me, even though it is kind of funny to see some of these scenes. But like I said, the biggest thing for me is more so that if we're gonna be going day by day for this, it's gonna take so long. So there have been a couple of timelines where there's a part of me wondering, should I just skip through some of these days and summarize what's happened? But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully a couple of these days are quicker than others, but maybe there will be something interesting at the end of all of this, and it will not have been a total waste of time. But with all that being said, that'll do it for me, so cue the outro. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I really hope you enjoyed it. First and foremost, please leave some comments down below with some of your experiences from this game. I love getting to chat with people about how they felt when they played the game. Also, if you have some tips and tricks, that would be much appreciated. Or if you just want to tell me how bad I am at this game, that's fine too, as long as you keep it spoiler free. I also have a review channel where I watch and talk about some of my favorite TV shows and movies, as well as a channel where I talk soccer, so if you want to give those channels a follow, that would be much appreciated. Lastly, if you want to help this channel improve in quality, or if you want to see me play more games, I do have a Patreon where all the proceeds will go directly to this channel, and all of this is down in the description below. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.